Today is October 11th, and now three and a half years later, I'm currently sitting here thinking about quitting my job. Not sure how I want to sit, yeah. I want to lean. This might be it. YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to Perspective. If you guys are chilling right now and ready to watch this video, it is a little bit longer. Gonna try to make it as short and simple as possible, but it is gonna be all talking. So if this is not your type of video, because I know I don't enjoy watching these videos, please go ahead and exit, but this way you know what is going to be in the video. So to kick it off, if you are gonna be staying tuned for the whole video, sit back, hopefully you enjoy some updates on my life. As you can tell already by the description of the video or the title of the video, I have some good updates. Good updates, bad updates, scary updates, life updates. So here we go to kick it off. Basically just to give a rundown of everything that led up to the situation. Now it's about 4 years. 4 years ago, I dropped out of school. I finished my freshman year. Decided it was not something that I wanted to pursue and continue with. That was my first real time, being away from home. Had a lot of time to think to myself, and just decided that school is not going to be for me, or at least at that time. Later on, I did end up taking some other courses, but then reevaluated that and decided that I would no longer be going to school. Who knows? Maybe in 40 years I'll go back. We'll see where the world takes us, but not planning on it. So dropping out of school, obviously I knew, I was a big, frustrating, and a very, very, very tough decision. Up until that point was the toughest decision that I've ever made. Obviously a lot of jobs are, hey, what are you gonna do? What's your experience? Where did you go to school? So I knew that if I was trying to get a job that it would be very tough. But I knew the type of person I was, I knew what I was capable of, and I knew what I was gonna be doing. So right away, dropping out, applied, luckily got a job. Took a few months, but was able to move my way up. Spent 3 years actually there, three years and I believe 2 months. And within 3 years, I saw 3 different positions as I moved my way up. Met a ton of good people that if you're watching this, I plan on keeping in touch with for a long, long, long time. And I appreciate everybody that has only supported me along this journey. So leading up to this year, this is where it gets interesting. The whole reason why I dropped out of school was I never saw myself staying in a job long term. I am definitely not against school. School is very, very important. I think they teach a lot of good things. Whatever you're going to try to do, lawyer, doctor, teacher, you got to go to school, right? You need to be the king of your craft, queen of your craft, whatever you are doing to be able to provide and help other people that fits under your role. So I knew that growing up, I always wanted to be my own boss. I always wanted to manage myself. I always wanted to be in charge of what I was getting into. Obviously, when you're working for someone else, you don't have that privilege. So leading up to the end of the year, the end of 2020, a lot of stuff on my mind. About 6 months ago, I started up a production company with my partner. His name is Scott. You might see him in some of my next videos. Had been balancing some investing stuff for the last 2 years. By no means am I a professional investor. I've just continued to learn more and more each and every day, trying to find some success through it, but I have a long, long, long way to go. Now, leading up to that, I was just thinking, everything that's gone on this year, what I wanted to do and how I wanted to leverage my time. Now, the job that I was working at was doing, at the time, consistently, it's 12-hour days, 4 12-hour days, which was perfect because I had 3 off days every single week where I would put my time into whatever I wanted. Instead of just having the 2 days, you usually rest one day, then you try to be productive the other, and then you kick the week off. I could do whatever, and I had 3 full days to make things happen. But with everything that I have going on, and I'm not going to touch on that too much in this video, but it's not like it's just one thing that I've been building on. I have a whole big picture plan. It's something to me that seems like a very, very strong vision, and that's what's made me try to act on it. But all this stuff just flowing through my mind, what I felt like I could do with if I had more time, what I felt I could capitalize on, what I felt I could grow with, and how I felt I could ultimately grow my business or investing or whatever it might be that I would take on. So getting to the end of the year, every night, every day, just waking up thinking about shit. Well, excuse my language. Was just thinking about what more I can do to pursue myself, pursue my dreams, and continue to build on them. Now, the last 3 years I was saving a little bit. I'm at a comfortable point where I'm able to make it. You know, I'm so thankful for my parents and being able to live at home right now. You know, our expenses are not super high. But I'm in a spot right now where I'm ready to jump all in, and that's the only way you could do it. So if you guys are thinking, or you have goals or visions for yourself, and you think that they're far-fetched or somebody else is not believing in that, you got to do what you got to do to allow you to do what you want to do, if that makes sense. So for me, it was working. I worked 3 years, I saved up the money, and now I just bought myself maybe 1 year, 2 years, 3 years time, depending on what happens, of allowing myself to be able to do it full time and put everything I have into it to see if it works. Now the backup plan to that is if it doesn't work, I apply, I get a job, I work 1, 2, 3 years, whatever it is, while continuing to grow, continuing to feed my passions, and then I quit again. And I ultimately think that this is going to be a life progression path, where if it does not work out on this time around, it is going to work out in one go around. So however many times I got to repeat this cycle, I know for a fact that I will make it a success story. And that's not why I'm on here to YouTube. Is I'm not here to show the whole process of, hey, look at me doing well, because I don't think I'm going to see that success right away. I think it could come quicker than I think, and maybe some people around me may think, but I ultimately want to do it to document the entire journey. I want to be able to help you guys with any process or any information you may be looking for to try to help you guys to make the same move. If you guys have dreams like mine, or maybe of your own, if I could help in any way, I want to be able to provide that information and possibly help you guys in any way. Again, I am no guru. I do not know fully what I am doing, but that is why I want to document it, because each and every day I want to try to challenge myself to learn something new and continue to grow, and ultimately bring you guys along with me to see that whole journey. Whether it wins, fails, whatever it ends up happening, we're going to learn, and we're going to potentially learn together if you guys stick around. So I know I've been trying to keep this video as short as possible, but basically, you know, trying to chase some very, very good things. In the next video, I'll touch upon some of those more things in detail. Like the title of this video, I did quit my job. December 23rd was my last day. Got to spend the last 2 weeks of the year with my family for the holidays. Kicked the year off right. January we came up full force ahead, and now every day we've just been working and continuing to put the time in to get us where we need to be. Now where I thought dropping out was the toughest decision of my life, this was probably one of the toughest decisions. You know, now you're at one of the biggest companies in the world. You're doing well, moving up I was moving up, you know, 2 times within the 3-year period. I had the momentum on my side. I was doing well, but that wasn't my vision. That wasn't my goal. So even though I was doing good, I didn't mind it. I didn't hate work. I liked going to work. I got to interact with 100 people a day, and you know, it was a very, very, very good team, but that wasn't me at the end. And this year and every year after, I'm just trying to push myself more and more, and this was the year that it all got put into picture. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Sorry to be talking for so long. There are not going to be many talking videos, so this will probably be the last one of the year, unless I got videos to throw in the background or whatever. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, getting a little bit deeper on my process, and hopefully one day be able to help you guys out, and hopefully one day down the line be able to watch this over again and we see where either we grew together or where I was able to get to. But that's all I got for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Drop some love in the comments, subscribe, whatever it might be, and I appreciate you guys watching. Don't give up. Keep on pushing. Let's get it.